Chic. Today I'm here with one of my really good friends, Emma.
Hi.
And she's going to do a super cool hairstyle on me today, so you can take it from here.
Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a nice twist, but it's a waterfall twist. So it's going to go from one side of her hair all the way over here, turn a little bit, and it's going to go all the way around her head and end up by her other ear. And waterfall, which means there's always some hairs coming through and dropping down. So it looks really pretty and you have this different effect and it looks really cool. So what you're going to need is a nice brush. Any brush works. Then a comb for extra knots or anything. And then just one or two hair ties works. And I like using these rubber band ones because I think they stay better. So let's get started. First, I'm going to brush out her hair, like always. And then I'm just going to spray it down a little bit, and this is really easy. It's just water. I use this with almost all my hairstyles because it just keeps it looking better and staying. Just a little spray. Brush that out. And water isn't needed. It's just something I like to use. So then you're going to go from the top of her head, and you're just going to grab a little piece. So here, let's see. And really don't take too much. See, I'm only just grabbing a little from the front. Letting it go down. See, so that's not that much. Then you take it and you cut it in two. So I have two pieces and they're both very little. And so then you're going to start your twist. So you just twist them over each other, and you can either do it towards her head where this one goes over, or you can do it where this one goes over, whichever you choose. I personally like going up, but really in the end, since it's a twist, it looks the same. So I take this one, go up, and then I'm going to do one more twist, and so where I'm going to start my waterfall. So now here, tilt your head just a little bit to the side. There you go. So you can see this little twist that I started, and now you're going to grab from right up here. So turn the head back. There you go. I'm going to just grab a little piece from up here, and I'm going to put it. Okay, so this is where it gets a little complicated, so watch carefully. So I have this extra piece of hair, and then I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it through these two. So I'm going to put it really in between these two. So this one that's on top, I take it, I put it over one and under the other. So it comes out, it doesn't go into the twist, it just comes out the bottom. And then you have this hair that's hanging down. So let's show them that really quick. See this? So I put it over this one, under this one. So now it's just coming down and makes a really nice little effect. Okay? So after that, once you get this step, this is the hardest part. Once you get this though, you literally do that all around it and it looks really pretty. So we'll keep going. So after this, you do one more twist to make sure it stays in place. Pull this down, and actually even you can ask, here Sophia, will you hold this for me? So it stays out of the way. So I did my one more twist. Go up here, and I grab another little piece of hair. And be careful not to grab too much because you're going to be repeatedly grabbing. And so if you grab too much, you'll find that your hair is too far over and the twist doesn't make it. So here we go. And again, put it over this one and under this one. Okay? And so it's hanging down again. I'll have Sophia hold it. And I twist it again. And so here, we'll lean down a little bit to show them. And so see, it's making this nice twist, and then the hair is coming down. And you can even see it up here, because what I did is I only grabbed from the top. I didn't grab the whole strand, I just grabbed the top, so it makes even a little other fun thing. So keep going, we did our twist out of that, and we grab again, right from the top. And we're going to put it through again. So this hairstyle in the beginning, it might look pretty complicated, but it's really easy once you get the hang of it. And it's easy, I mean, you can do them in different variations. So if you want to do it on yourself, you can do a shorter one where you can see it. But on other people like Sophia, I can do it almost all the way around her head. So now that I'm getting further into the twist, I'm going to start moving a little lower down so that I'm not only on the rim of her head. And so here, we can tilt it a little bit, yeah. So I've just done my twist, and I put it over this one and under this one. And we have our next piece of hair. So how you move down is, this is actually pretty simple because really it's just a twist with hair coming through. So I can move this wherever I want. So I'm going to start moving it down a little bit. We do our next twist. Grab another piece of hair. And remember to always be grabbing just from the tippy top, like you're pinching a little piece of the hair. If you grab from the bottom, like the whole strand, it can become way too long and you'll have this really thick thing going through your twist, and it won't look that good because it'll make the twist kind of big. But see here, it really almost just looks like a twist. And then there's just this little part on top here. Let's lean down so I can show a little more. See that? Isn't that really cool? And it's just coming through. So it's the same strand the whole way and the same twist the whole way. That's why also in the beginning, you want to make sure you don't take too little, because the thing is, this has to go all the way around. So I've just taken my next one, I do my next twist, grab some more, and just keep going. So there's also different options that you can do with this hairstyle. You can do it all the way around, which is what I'm going to show you guys. But you can also do something called the ladder braid, which I'll also show you guys in the end. The ladder braid is a really cool effect. It's actually two of these hairstyles put together, and it actually makes it look like a ladder going across your hair because the twists are attached. So I know it might sound confusing, but once you master this, it's really simple. Okay, turn a little bit. There you go. And you guys see that? Isn't that cool? Here, scoop this way a little bit. There you go. Got it? Okay. And I twist again. And just keep on moving. So you can decide where you want to cut it off. I normally don't like going all the way to the ear because I find that can sometimes just get a little bit annoying. See, isn't that pretty? And you can also do a braid like this. So you can do this waterfall as a braid, and maybe we'll show you guys that some other time. But it's basically, it's the same concept, but you have 3 strings and you're braiding. So we're getting there, we're almost there. And again, so what I was saying earlier is if you don't like having stuff near your ear or that's like kind of bothering your ear, you can just kind of ponytail it off right over here, and so then you know it won't be bothering you and you can put it wherever you want. There's our other one. Here, I'm just going to get some water. Let's braid it really quick. A little bit more. Here, there's our water. There we go. Okay. So you can see I'm getting to the end of my twist. It's coming around. It's looking really nice. I'm going to end it earlier for Sophia, just because that's what I prefer. So here, we can lay down and show them how much we've done. So you went all the way around here, tilt a little more, and we've come over to here. So when she lets go of these, they'll fall and they'll make this really cool pattern on her hair. So let me just finish off. I'll do maybe 2 more of these. Here you go. one more. This is also kind of, it has a summery effect, if you know what I mean. It looks all wavy and kind of girly, so I really like this hairstyle personally. Okay, so now Sophie, you can actually let go of these. I'm going to kind of restyle this over here. You can turn really quick. So you notice here it got kind of bunched up. Here, touch your head back just a tiny bit. And this way a little. These got kind of bunched up because she was all pulling them to the side. So now what you can do is you can totally style it however you want. So you can just pull these to tighten it, move the braid wherever you want. So just make it how you want. And I will admit, this is a pretty hard hairstyle to do on your own, but with someone's help, this is really simple. Like you saw, I did this so quickly. And without all the talking, you can just focus. So now I've come to the end. You can even turn a little bit more. Come to the end, this looks really nice. See how it's kind of slowly coming down to make a really nice effect? Tilt up a tiny bit. See? So now I'm just going to tie it off. And I'm going to take one of my rubber bands. And all you have to do is just put your rubber band around it like a normal tie-off. Then you can do fun things with it though, so it's not so plain. So first, I'm just going to show you guys how to tie it off as if you're going to stop right here. Then I'll show you guys the ladder braid. So there we go. There is your waterfall twist. Here, turn a little bit. And you're going to have these little things that pop up. It's just normal. If they annoy you or if you don't like them, you can just pin them down because they're really not going to go anywhere. So here we go. I got some of the hair mixed up. Just brush it out a little bit. And this is really the time to make it nice and neat, and however you like it. So now that we have this nice twist, here, show one more time. It's going all the way around her head and ends up right here. You have to decide what you want to do with it. So if you only want to do the twist, what I like doing is folding it under so that you can't really see it and pinning it back. If you don't like that, you can just kind of leave it out and put a pin right here so it just kind of falls down and it's hard to see. Okay, so I'll show you both. So we'll take our pin. It's kind of nifty pins. And it's really simple. Just stick it up in there. Because that stops it from moving. And it can just stay where it is. So this is, the thing is you can still see the rubber band. So what I prefer doing is folding it under. So this way you can't see the rubber band, but it still looks pretty. And then you just pin that back. See? So, now that's the simple way of doing it. I'm sorry, this is kind of a long video, but it will show you a lot. Now for the ladder part of it. What you want to do is you're going to do another one of these. But every single time that you take hair from the top, you're actually taking this one. So it's going across. Let's give it a shot. So here we go. You again take from the front. And this time you have to be careful not to take from this twist in the front. Just take a good amount. And remember, this has to go all the way around her head. Cut it in half. I'm actually going to take a little bit more. Cut it in half. And then we can start our twist. Turn on. So again, it's nice and simple. We already know the drill. Do 2 twists. And also if you want to give it contrast, this time you can twist down. It's just an idea. It's all this fun stuff to play with. And now you're going to grab this piece of hair that you put through the ladder, that you put through the one on top, and you're going to put it through this one. And you keep doing your twist. So I actually think doing this bottom part of the ladder is easier than the top part because you already have the pieces that you're going to use identified. So it's a lot quicker. And then you twist, grab it, put it through. Nice and simple. And this, there's a lot of fun things you can do with accessories, or you can like add bows and all this fun stuff. You can also, here, so I'm going to show you the beginning of this ladder. It's going through, and it's making this ladder form, right? See right here. So you can either make this ladder the same length or the same width all around, or you can make it fun by making it bigger, smaller. It's really up to you. This moves really easily. Okay? So we just keep going with our twist. Grab some hair. Put it in. Here you go. Grab another thing of hair. And I know this looks complicated, but you just gotta keep going and definitely try it on someone else before you try it on yourself. Like there's no way I could do this on myself. I've done this a lot. Because it's just something you need to see everything and you need to be able to like know what's going on and get the real feel for it. So our ladder is just advancing little by little. I'm gonna keep hers the same length all around, because I think that's just prettier. And also this ladder, it's an interesting style. I mean, you can be so creative with these hairstyles. This is like, you don't normally see this in people's hair, so it's a fun thing to do. Here, I'll show you again. We'll keep on going. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? And it's easier to see, not through the camera, but you can actually see these little lines right here. And you can put ribbons through them. I'll show you all this at the end. It's really fun. So we just keep going. We're almost there. There's also a different way to tie it off now that we have the ladder, because you're going to have 2. So I actually think it's also kind of easier because you can put both of them like together and put a bow around it. So there's no worry about tucking anything because they're both together. Okay, we're almost there. Only 2 more to go. Okay, so I'll show you again. This was our ladder braid, or ladder twist actually. And you can do this with the braid. It's really cool. So I think this is really fun. It also gives us a nice twist at the front, so it pulls all our hair away. I think it looks really nice. The other thing you can do if you want it to be like skinny up here, you can make this skinny and make it get bigger. So now here we go. Pull you down to show them. We have our ladder. Turn a little bit. Now we have our 2 end pieces. Here, you can turn actually even where you were before. A little more if you can. We have our 2 end pieces. So there's a lot of options. If you want to go like nice and pretty and accessorize it, you can put them both together. Actually, hold on. First, I'm going to tie this off with a rubber band just so there's no worry of it coming undone. Also, the other option you can do if you want this to be longer and a little more like elegant, you can twist them so that they go all the way down, and you can just kind of let them hang down. But I'm not going to show you guys that today because If you know how to do this, you'll know how to twist. Okay, there we go. So there's our ladder. And now what you can do is you can put these two together. Here, turn even a little more so you can see. You can put these two together right here. Like twist them up so that they're combined. You can have a nice bow. So she's in white today, so I'm going to take a white bow. Like this nice bow. And I'm just going to pin it up here. And I think it adds a really, really nice touch to the bow. You can also pin some of the hair underneath it so that it stays, you know, just normal bow things. Now look at that. Here, turn around. Isn't that pretty? And it goes in together. And this bow is nice. And I kind of like the side angle thing because it goes with the ladder. But I mean, of course, if you guys prefer it, you can put it like this. But it kind of covers the ladder. So that's one option. Another option. I mean, of course, you can use other accessories. Sorry. There you go. Another option is just to kind of tie them together here and bobby clip them. If you're not going for the kind of, you know, big, poofy, like obvious thing, you can just take your little bobby clip and pin it down. You can take like a bobby clip with a little detail or whatever you want. It's really up to you. Once you get the braid down, it's fun and you can just kind of do what you want. So there you go. And that's kind of more like, not really as girly, I think, but it's always an option. This is kind of more formal. And then, the last thing you can do is you can, if you want to, pin it under. But I think that kind of defeats the point of the ladder. Pin it under like this so you can't see these. And see, it kind of comes together like that. In this area right here with all these. And then you just put a pin in there. So then the funnest though, I think, is to get a ribbon and to kind of put it through. So here. Oh, here, look, this is perfect. So this is white that matches with the thing. Even if you want to be really fun, you could put this white with the bow. So here's all these fun ways to wrap the ribbon. So first what you can do is you start at the top here, just turn it over. And you can weave it through the ladder part. So you can go in and out and around and all that stuff. This adds kind of an extra little touch. Thanks. So this is kind of more fun, and then you can wrap it all the way around, but I'm not going to show you guys all that because it's going to take a while. Or you can actually wrap it in this part. So you can go in and out, and then when you get over here, come back around and let it hang down here as it on the side. How you do that is you take one of your twists where the hair went through, you put this right through there. Then, when you come back around, the next place where you put hair through, put it in, and you do that all the way around. But that would really be a long video if I did that. So, there you have it. That's the lace twist braid plus a lace twist. And then there's also, which I added on, the lace ladder, lace twist ladder. So here, we'll show them one more time. So, thanks for watching. This is Sugar and Spice Chick. And bye! Bye!
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, definitely. Bye.